Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it to the right side. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here comes the handoff. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Good job up front by this offensive line. And good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
Looking to pass. It's Anderson. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch, and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Now it's second down here. And he drops back in the gun. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Important second down play coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They moved it well last time. They got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Handoff here from the shotgun. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so second and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
On first down, it's play action. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Dropping back, it's Anderson. And this time it's complete.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying it back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. The Hurricanes will look to convert here on fourth down. A running play called on fourth down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
He had a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
Looking for some space. It's Brown. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. They start the drive giving the ball to the receiver and an end around. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
Handoff to the right side. Breaks loose at the 40. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Tailback takes the handoff again. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They'll run it from the gun. Powering through.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
The Canes are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking for a gap. It's Haynes. Physical run earns the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. Quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it could be pick six going the other way.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Can he get there on the ground? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. See if they can convert the point after. And there's the point after. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick catch. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Here's the handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. And the Cardinals with first and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville. But they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. remaining to cut into this lead. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
Looking downfield, it's Anderson. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Timeout is called. A tuck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. That completion sets up a third down play. Try and muscle for the first down. Making people miss. Refusing to be brought down. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Gonna run it. It's Haynes. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Coming up, second down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Here we go. Third and goal coming up. And the call is quarterback sneak. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Now here comes the point after attempt. And it's up and good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he fields it inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down. They're going to throw the football. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Timeout is called. Talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Across the 45 now. We finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Conrads now has our halftime update. The Canes will kick this away to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. Is back out there on the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. He's going to pull it down and run. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Stone. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
The defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down play coming up. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, Cardinals. That puts him on top in the second half. Now the all-important extra point. PAT puts him in front by 7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Moves the ball up to the 30.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pass on full display right there.
Handoff running right. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Third down coming up after that running play. Give it to the big fullback here. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Movement here from the tight end. To throw, it's Anderson. Throws to the tight end. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position. They were able to stop that reverse in its trap.
Getting set. There's second down. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Oh, and he fumbles. Runner falls on the football to prevent the turnover. That could have been disaster.
Well, the offense catches it.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Can he make it to the marker? Moves the ball to the 35 and another first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. The offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for big gain.
And the Canes looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And they're able to get him down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown for the U. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
That one bounces through the end zone, so he'll start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. Finds room at the 30. Touchdown, Louisville. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That's a deep kickoff hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. first down here for this offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards, be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Defense is coming after him. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Anderson. He's looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They'll try the right here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
A pre-snap motion from the offense. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Hey, you're trailing late in the game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
And here's the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Tight end goes in motion. Looking to throw. It's Anderson. The pass rush closing in. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a quick grab. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You've taken away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure a victory.
Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. Now you've got another chance at points.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. On the ground, it's Allen. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Down by a touchdown late. This is a crucial 4th down play. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal.
How about the tall man there getting the first down on 4th down and short? Good job and a quick call by the offensive coordinator. Hey, when he's got that kind of length, it's pretty easy for him to find a crease and get up into the air and get that first down.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the 4th quarter. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, this is a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
And the defense will stop the clock with a timeout here. 25 seconds remaining. And the coach says, forget overtime. We're going for 2, try to win it right here. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll be stopped short. An enormous play by the defense. A game-saving moment here as they preserve the lead. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the defense will take a timeout here. 22 seconds on the clock.
This running back's had a big night, the kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Stone. They bring him down, but it is fast enough to get that first down yardage. And it's the defense who stops the clock now with 17 seconds remaining. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.